This is how I went from cutting in my mom's garage to cutting Barack Obama. I started cutting hair in my mom's garage my senior year of high school when I was 17 years old. I had no idea what I was going to do when I graduated. I just thought I had to go to college to be successful, so I only picked up barbering, hoping to be good enough to make $5 to $10 in the college dorm somewhere. Without really knowing what my next step was going to be, I heard the voice of God for the first time tell me word for word that if I took barbering serious, it would open doors for me. So I decided that I was going to go straight to barber school instead of going to college. Although my parents didn't really see the vision in the beginning, I knew one day that all these long nights in that garage were going to pay off.
Yeah, you'll hear about me though, bro. I'm on my way to the south right now, bro.
I knew that my next step was to make it out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, so I packed all my bags and I made the big move to Atlanta.
I am now in Atlanta, Georgia.
All I had was a basement apartment with one window and it was filled with roaches. To me, it didn't matter where I had to sleep at because I came there to hustle. And man, I got straight to work. I started cutting a bunch of rappers and athletes. I was charging $100 a haircuts. Everything I imagined was happening. My work got better and better, but all that came to a stop when the pandemic hit. I knew that God gave me this gift for a purpose. So at a time when we needed each other more than anything, I decided to go out and give somebody a free haircut. I just wanted to show the world that it doesn't take a lot to make a difference. God blessed my voice a long time ago before he blessed my hands, and I wanted to use that to make a change. So that's what these videos are all about. My life started changing so fast I couldn't even believe it. Everything I've ever been dreaming about started to come true. My relationship was great. I bought my first house. I had commercials on TV. I got the key to my city, and I even made Forbes 30 under 30. Everything was going so good until it wasn't. At the start of 2023, I got diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder after a very severe manic episode that caused me to lose everything. I started spiraling into depression. I lost my house, I lost my girl, and then I eventually lost myself. But one thing I never lost was my faith in God. I trusted my doctors and I started taking my medication, and the journey back started. I got in the gym and started taking care of myself after weighing less than 120 pounds. After I started seeing myself come back to life, I got back to doing what I'm here to do, and that's inspiring others. There were times that I wanted to question God on why this would happen to me, but I remember that there's always going to be a test before a promotion. The pain that you're going through right now will never compare to the blessing that God got coming for you next. I started a podcast called Deep Cut to have these conversations with people that we all look up to, just to show you that we're all human. It doesn't matter how successful you are, everybody is going through something. What happens next is something I never imagined would be possible for me.
Who is your dream guest?
Dream guest, Barack Obama. So, Barack Obama. Tap in, man. I want to give Barack Obama the best fate of his life.
Somehow, through all the pain and the grace of God, I made it from my mom's garage in Fayetteville, North Carolina, to cutting the first black president of the United States. I still cry every time that I see this video just thinking about how far we came. But most importantly, I fought to get the love of my life back. And I made a promise to her that no matter what we go through, I will always choose her.